I was all done with She-Ra. I was all ready to just move on to the next thing. And then I saw this on Twitter last night. So also, huge shout out to Serena Sketches. If you don't follow her on Twitter, go follow her on Twitter. She's, part of the whole comicsy community. And yeah, I saw this. I had to retweet it, and I have to make a video reacting to it. So what the crap? What the crap? Netflix, DreamWorks, She-Ra. Do you guys realize why I've been complaining so much about Glimmer and Spinnerella and all the crazy crap, like all the crazy redesigns, just for the sake of redesigning these characters, right? For no other reason. It is because you see this, how they had to squeeze her and cram her in to the armor. It's because chubby girls are not designed, being a chubby girl myself, we are not designed to be warriors, to be physically active and athletic. You need a certain athletic body type and health practices to be out there fighting and doing warrior stuff. This is why they made this costume so much for thinner people. So you're basically trying to tell us with this that, oh no, Glimmer's not okay being fat, we've got to squish her into this. And apparently, from what I've heard behind the scenes, I can't be arsed to watch this series. She yells and is so shrill and annoying. I just cannot watch this. I just can't, and it's bad. Like, it's I just can't. They get mad when you point out that, okay, Glimmer shouldn't be chubby, Spinnerella shouldn't be 300 pounds, and then they do this. It's like, well, make up your freaking mind. Are you trying to give us a positive body image for chubby people, or are you trying to tell us that no, chubby people wouldn't be in armor, in military stuff, and yes, in military you would have it, like in human military, you do have heavier set people, but this just breaks my brain. This really just breaks my brain about, like, they're so inconsistent in their own show. And here she tweets out, SJW's body positivity in cartoons is important. Also, SJW's, let's slim her down while she's in armor. Looks much better. Exactly. And again, huge shout out to Serena Sketches. Oh, Lord. But this, can we take a look at what Glimmer is supposed to look like? I mean, it's Netflix, not Netflix She-Ra. Give me real Glimmer. Give me what real Glimmer looks like. Here we go. Well, we have some toys here I can bring up. This is what Glimmer should look like. She should be a grown woman. She should be a grown adult here. And, let me put it full screen for you guys so you can see it. This is what Glimmer should look like. This is what Glimmer looks like. I'm beating a dead horse with this. But at the same time, they really don't give us much to go on. I mean, they don't give us anything. Not only that, Mattel isn't even condoning this series, this atrocity. They're not making toys. Mattel owns the rights to He-Man and She-Ra. They're not even making toys of the new She-Ra. I wonder why. Gee, nobody wants to play with a pudgy little action figure. Look at what happened to all the Rose Ticos. No one wants to play with action figures that are not fun to look at and put on a shelf. There are people who collect anime figures, and they collect all the cute anime girls, and there's a reason why they make all the anime girls cute. So you buy a figure of it, put it on your shelf, fantasize about that being your waifu, and you can move on with your freaking life. We don't want realism in fantasy to that extent. And it's kind of ridiculous that this is what happens. This is what's happening. I mean, we're not getting the Glimmer that, like, anytime I look at the toys, we're not getting the Glimmer from the show. No, we all the toys that I see are from the She-Ra, like the original series. And I remember having this one too, because I remember the staff. I had so many She-Ra figures when I was a kid. Where are all the new ones? Is this a new one? This isn't. This isn't a new one. Where are all the She-Ra figures? You know, let's see. Netflix She-Ra figures. We'll just look it up. Why not? We'll do it live. Because why not? Okay, so here's a couple for the Netflix She-Ra. Are they made by Mattel, or are these completely... I don't see them being made by... No, they're made by Netflix. They're not even made by Mattel. And Mattel owns the rights to this, last I heard. Yeah, $50 2-pack pre-order. No, thank you. I don't want it. These are New York Comic Con ones. These aren't even Mattel toys. They don't have them in toy line in stores. This is what we're getting. This is what we're getting. Because nobody wants these figures. Nobody wants to look at them. No one wants to play with them. They look unattractive and ugly. The show is not good. And I'm sorry. I want these figures back. I had these figures as a kid. I had She-Ra. I had Glimmer. I had God, what's the mermaid's name? I had the mermaid and the castle from the mermaid. I don't want this figure. I don't want the new She-Ra. I don't want her. You know, and I will probably go online and go rebuy some of the old She-Ra figures I had. Because I don't want these. She looks very boxy. She looks very chunky. Please don't be something I can't show on stream here. It's really... Her legs are very straight. They look like tree trunks. Her hips and waist are way too narrow. Her shoulders are too small for her body type. It's like she's all legs. It's like they forgot. And then this one has no body. She's just tiny, thin as a rail. It's like they can't even make slim attractive and appealing. You know, you can make a tiny, petite body type attractive and appealing. And apparently, from what people have told me, Catra is probably the most interesting character on the show. And she's the one who doesn't look terrible. She still kind of looks cute, kind of interesting. But you've got to wonder when you see this stuff and when you see this sort of inconsistency in the show, what are they thinking? What in the actual crap is Netflix thinking? I mean, you don't even have the endorsement of Mattel. I almost said Hasbro. Of Mattel behind you. You don't have the weight of Mattel behind you in this series because they don't want anything to do with it. What do you guys think? Am I still just ragging on this too much? I saw that picture of Glimmer in armor and just like, okay, had she probably looked like that in the beginning, it wouldn't have been an issue. It probably wouldn't have been something that anybody noticed or cared about. But when you're going out of your way to make these characters unattractive, because that's what they're doing. It feels like they're going out of their way to make them unattractive. That's where we have a huge problem. And I don't want to buy action figures of the new She-Ra. I don't want to watch the new She-Ra. I don't want to listen to the shrill yelling of the new She-Ra. But you know, I've had a lot of people tell me they love my She-Ra content. They love me talking about it. So tell me if you make it this far into the video. Do you guys want me to react to some of the original She-Ra? I mean, there's the He-Man She-Ra movie on YouTube, legally available to watch, that I could easily react to and watch for you guys. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below, because like I'm sorry, I'm just so gobsmacked. I'm so at a loss for words with this crap that they're doing. I don't get how this is even good art and how this is good and interesting. And I know I'm gonna get a million She-Ra fans telling me, oh, you have to watch the episode. No, I watched 2 episodes. It was terrible. I'm out. I can't do anymore. I just can't. And when I see these figures, and they just look so... These look like dollar store figures to me. They really do. They look like knockoff dollar store figures that you would get of a franchise. I remember... So story time. I used to collect a lot of Rocky and Bullwinkle things and figures. And they had them at Big Lots once upon a time. Back when it was called McFrugal's, they had these kind of bendy Rocky and Bullwinkle figures that looked a little off. That's what these She-Ra figures look like. They look like a little bit off, made in a knockoff company who didn't quite get the licensing and didn't quite get the molds and the figures. That's what a lot of these figures look like. And that's kind of what the series looks like in general, too. When you look at pictures of, like, Glimmer, and you look at pictures of, like, Spinnerella, and any of these others that they've just totally destroyed and made crap. It just says to me that, okay, we knocked off this series. We're a cheap copy of a series. We don't know what we're doing. Hey, I saw Sailor Moon once. Let's sprinkle in some magical girl stuff. And we'll combine it with She-Ra and nobody will notice because people like anime and people don't care what their characters look like and they like the shrill yelling because people like the dubbed anime all the time. And I don't know what they're thinking. I really don't. So yeah, tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. I am MechaRandom42. I'm going to make some more videos for you today, but I just had to get this one off my chest. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys on the next video or live stream. Bye!